Have you ever wondered what goes on inside a beehive? These tiny insects live complex lives, full of teamwork, sacrifice, and intelligence. From building perfect hexagons to performing dances that share GPS-like directions, bees are far more than just buzzing bugs. They're nature's tiny superheroes. Bees are responsible for pollinating 75% of the world's flowering plants and over a third of the food we eat. Apples, almonds, blueberries, we owe them all to bees. Without these pollinators, our ecosystems would collapse and our dinner plates would look very different. But bees do more than just pollinate, they hold nature together. A bee colony is a well-organized society. It revolves around three types of bees: the queen, workers, and drones. Each bee is born with a job. The queen bee is the mother of the hive, capable of laying up to 2,000 eggs a day. Worker bees, all female, do everything from cleaning, nursing larvae, building the hive, foraging, making honey, and even guarding the entrance. Male bees, called drones, have just one purpose: to mate with the queen. The life of a bee begins as a tiny egg laid by the queen. Within days, it hatches into a larva, which is then fed and cared for by worker bees. After pupating in a wax cell, it emerges as an adult. A worker bee typically lives for about 5 to 6 weeks during the summer, while a queen bee can live for several years. Drones live only a few weeks and die shortly after mating. A worker bee's life is a perfect example of productivity. Young workers begin by cleaning cells and feeding larvae. Then they become hive builders, honey processors, and guards. In the final stage of their life, they become foragers, venturing out to collect nectar and pollen. Foraging bees fly up to 5 miles from the hive and visit thousands of flowers each day. One of the most fascinating facts about bees is how they communicate. They perform the waggle dance movement that tells other bees the direction and distance to a food source. It's like a bee GPS system, using the angle of the sun and vibration signals to share information. Beehives are architectural wonders. The hexagonal honeycomb shape is not just beautiful, it's efficient, using the least amount of wax for the most space. Bees also maintain precise temperatures inside the hive. On hot days, they fan their wings to cool it down. On cold days, they cluster together to stay warm. The queen bee is the heart of the hive. Shortly after birth, she goes on one mating flight, storing enough sperm to lay eggs for years. She emits pheromones that control the behavior of all other bees. If the queen weakens or dies, the workers choose several larvae and feed them royal jelly to produce a new queen. Sadly, bee populations are in decline. Pesticides, habitat loss, parasites like varroa mites, and climate change are major threats. Without bees, we risk losing biodiversity and food security. This is not just a bee problem, it's a human problem. But there's hope. You can help by planting bee-friendly flowers, avoiding harmful chemicals in your garden, supporting local beekeepers, and even setting up bee hotels for wild solitary bees. Every small action helps protect these vital pollinators. Bees are much more than honey producers. They're essential to life on Earth. By understanding their world, we can better protect our own. If you learned something new today, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more nature insights, and share this with someone who needs to know why bees matter. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like, leave a comment with your thoughts, and share it with your friends. And of course, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a buzz from our channel.